Bagfuel, baby.
You talked about breaking records.
Yes.
But not in a radio way. Let's talk about breaking records via the mixtape. What is it? What did it take to do that back then? What was the enjoyment of that? Because you and Esso have a connectivity with this mixtape game that we got to explore.
Let me explain to you about mixtapes, which, like, some people don't know that was actually how I got into radio. I got into radio from mixtapes. I started off doing mixtapes, but I was doing personalized mixtapes. I would go to each person's house and write down the list of what they wanted. Like that's the way I was
The
doing it.
original playlist.
And I gotta tell y'all a cool story. We gotta get to that.
Of course.
Exclusive, by the way. So I was riding around and I was writing down people's lists of what they wanted. Like, let's say if you said I wanted
Cool Seed, Beans, whatever.
Right. So I write it down and I was making personal mixtapes, giving them each person a tape. So it got to a point, it started really blowing. It started really.
Was you charging?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started charging, might have been like $5.
Okay.
Like we're talking, let me see what year. We're talking 80, 89? 89. 89, I started making mixtapes. So I come from an era, and I've been DJing since 1978. So I come from an era, it's called a turntablist era. Like in Philly, you know, if you couldn't scratch, beat, juggle, none of that, like you was trash. So I come from that. That's what I come from. So yeah, so for me, it was like when I was doing my mixtapes, it was all about cutting and scratching and how long, you know, how fast you was and shit like that, because that's where I'm from. So I started making the mixtapes with a personalized list, putting it down and delivering the tapes and charging like $8. And then I started, I took it up to $10. So then I started taking one tape and dubbing it, and people was buying it. So you're gonna laugh at this. So when I got into that space, I started going into the stores. Now, mind you, before I started going to the store, this was like hand-to-hand shit. Everything was out the car, dropping off. So I started, everybody like, yo, you need to put shit in the store. So you're gonna laugh at this, this is your man. This your man, I'm ready to talk about. So I started taking my tape to the stores, and this is when Clue was out. So, you know, now mind you, I come from a turntablist era where it's all about the skill. So Clue tapes, I just started hearing them. I think this is like, if I'm correct, this might be 94.
Yeah, I was about to say 94.
94, 95. So mind you, so people are talking about Clue's tape, like, but I never listened to it. So the first time I heard the tape, I'm like, everybody's going crazy over this? Like, I can't remember what tape it was, but you know, his tape was moving. So the one time I went to the store, so I would take, when I would go to the store, I would take like, let's say I would take, I don't know, maybe 80 tapes or 100 tapes or whatever. So you got all the different sections or whatever. So Clue tapes, here's his tapes. It would be like Clue, Doo-Wop, Ron G, just a whole bunch of people. He had I think it might have been me and one other person that was doing mixtapes in Philly. There was really nobody really doing them like that. So I'll go back to the store, like a week later I go back. So let's say if I took 80 tapes, I go back, it may be like 40 tapes there. You look on Clue section, it'd be like fucking 3 tapes left. It'd be like 3 tapes left.
And this is in Philly.
It's in Philly. So you already know where I'm at. You already know. I'm steaming. Like, nigga, you know I'm steaming like, yo, I'm steaming like, this is a real fucking conversation. Shout out to Ernesto. So anyway, man. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yo, because I'm still, at that time, I'm still in that mindset.
Turntablist.
There you go. I'm still in that. And not understanding that things are changing. That gets back to what you asked earlier about, keeping it relevant.
Yeah.
So it's African guy. His name was Abdullah or Abdul, and Africans they bootleg kings, but he was still buying my shit. So I ain't gonna lie, he bought my shit. So I think the third time I went in there, and it's a whole different tape, another tape Clue put out. So I'm in there, I'm mad as shit, like, cause I'm like, man, my fucking what the fuck? So this nigga was like 6'5", 6'6", big nigga, talking about the African dude. So he said, come in the back of my store. So he really brings me in the back of the store. I'm fucking tired of you complaining about fucking DJ Clue. I'm fucking tired of that shit. You know your fucking problem is? He was like, your problem is, he said, DJ Clue, he get the exclusive. People want to hear the exclusive. They want to hear the new shit. Okay, we know you can scratch and DJ, but people don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
They want to hear the new shit. You got relationships with all these artists. You know Beanie Siegel. You know the Roots.
Damn.
You know he breaking this shit down and be like, you know these people. You can do this. And why are you fuck? And I get in the car, right? And it's me and my cousin. I get in the car.
You pissed.
We pause, so I'm pissed. I'm like, what the fuck him? You know what he talking about? But the whole time on the way home.
Y'all playing the Clue tape?
No. Yo! This is all around when you play this fucking Clue. Yo! Oh shit! Oh shit! He playing the fucking. Yo, hey, listen. Hey, no, listen. There was a few Clue tapes that was was my favorites. We're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Yo,
Shout out to my man.
Yeah,
yo.
shout out to fucking
If it wasn't
Clue,
for
man.
my man, real talk, I wouldn't be here.
So
Thanks.
I'm sitting home, I'm riding home, and I get to the crib, and I really thought about what he said. And I said, damn, this motherfucker's right. And I'm like, why am I mad at this man? Or not really mad, I'm mad at the situation because I didn't personally.
He's just trying to sell his tape.
Right.
But he didn't have to give you that info.
No,
though.
but
he
this,
fucked with him.
But see, this is the thing. Regardless of what people say, fucking Clue changed the fucking game. Like he literally came in and shifted the whole shit. Because my point is, like, before him, you wasn't hearing exclusive shit or shit on nobody's shit. Like the shit
Niggas
he
was mad at him. Think about this. Biggie made Clue big because Clue played his song on the mixtape and it was going crazy. And Clue was in, this is real shit. Clue was in my girlfriend at the time's house. Shout out to Keisha. Shout out to Dia, who owns Lobos now with LeBron. They were roommates. Dia went to Morgan State with me, okay? Dia and Keisha was in the crib, and I'm in the crib with them, and they're telling me how I'm throwing parties, and I need to come over there because Clue and Skane and Scarecrow was in their crib.
Gotcha.
I come over there. That same day is when Puffy calls Clue for the first time. I'm standing right there.
Oh, so you was there because I heard about this story.
Clue called, I'm standing right there with Clue in Baltimore. Clue is with Skane and Scarecrow, and Puffy calls Clue and says, yo, bro, I need you to come home because we need to talk about you dropping the record. The day before was when Biggie was on Flex, like, I'm looking for you, Clue. Straight like that.
Oh,
when
shit.
Puffy finally got Clue's number, Clue was standing right in front of me in Baltimore, and we was coming down to talk business, and Clue was like, yo, bro, we gotta go back to New York.
Was y'all scared?
No, it wasn't y'all. I didn't even know Clue at the time. That was like we had known each other because I played basketball, and we had crossed paths.
Was you nice? Was your
Come on,
bum?
stop playing.